Hello and welcome to our telephone town hall meeting this evening. This is the RTD District D telephone town hall meeting. We do appreciate you being on the line. We are dialing out to tens of thousands of your neighbors right now, so we appreciate you being on the line, being patient while we do complete a part of our dial out. Joining us on the call tonight will be District D Director Jeff Walker. We'll also have RTD GM and CEO Phil Washington. If you do have a question, we'd love it if you push 0, and we'll get your question asked live during the course of this town hall. We'll get it answered by Phil and Jeff. They are here to answer your questions. That's why we do these town halls, so that we can get your questions answered, get as much information to you as possible. We'll also be running some polls, and you'll be able to vote on those with your touch-tone phone. All right, we've completed enough of our dial-out. We're going to go ahead and turn it over to RTD District D Director Jeff Walker. Jeff, take it away.
Thank you very much, Ian. Good evening, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. We hope you'll stay on the line to learn more about RTD, the Fast Tracks program, and where we are headed. Every day, our mission is to provide safe, accessible, reliable, courteous, cost-effective transit service, and always looking for new ways to better serve our customers across our 8-county district. Whether it's bus or light rail service, Access-a-Ride, Call-and-Ride, or 16th Street shuttle, we're constantly working smarter to move more people across the region to the places they want and need to go in a way that allows us to be more sustainable for the future. With that, I'll turn it over to our General Manager, Phil Washington.
Thank you, Director Walker, and I want to thank everyone for being on the line this evening. We really appreciate you coming on and staying on, and we appreciate your questions as well. If you've been downtown, you've seen the historic Denver Union Station. We are about 65% complete on what will be the region's transit hub. At Denver Union Station, there will be probably about 100,000 people a day coming through the historic station. All of our lines will go into Denver Union Station. So not only is Fast Tracks the largest voter-approved transit program in the country, but we are also very, very innovative in our approaches. The last piece that I will talk about is our Workforce Initiative program, where we are training people, putting people to work. We like to say that we take people to work and we put people to work through the building of our infrastructure projects. So with that, I'll stop there, and we look forward to your questions.
Thank you very much, Phil. And once again, those of you who have just joined us, this is the RTD District D telephone town hall meeting. So we're going to jump right to Lucio's question. Lucio, you're live on our telephone town hall meeting. Go ahead with your question, please.
Yeah, how come RTD has become so expensive for a local ride, $225 a person?
Thank you, Lucio, for your question. Providing service comes at a relatively high cost, and state law requires that we recover about 20% of the cost of operation from the fare box. We have a really large area that we serve, over 2,000 miles, which is a lot larger than a lot of other metropolitan areas like Dallas or Phoenix, which only have a few hundred square miles to cover. Thank you for your question.
Thank you very much, Lucio. We do appreciate that. And once again, for any of you out there who do have a question that you'd like to ask live during this town hall, we encourage you to push 0. Also, if you're interested in getting updates from RTD via email, you can push 7 at any time during this call, and we'll get your email address, and we'll be able to send you email updates from here on out so that you don't have to rely on other sources for news from RTD. All right, we're going to go right to our next question of the evening. JB, you're live on the line. Go ahead with your question, please.
Thank you very much for holding this town hall meeting. I appreciate that. I also appreciate all the efforts that you do for encouraging ridership on RTD, so thank you very much. My question has to do with how light rail operates in terms of revenue. I've lived in lots of cities where public transportation systems like light rail operate on a fee turnstile basis, and I know we operate here in Denver on the honor system, which makes me think that, one, you could cut costs without having to hire the officers who have to check tickets, and two, there are an awful lot of people, especially after events like Rockies games or football games, that, run onto light rail and aren't paying. So would that be another source of revenue to assist light rail in its expansion?
Yes, thank you so much for the question. We've done several reviews of our light rail system. If we were to harden the system with turnstiles and things like that, and the infrastructure required would be enormous. I believe that it was in the $90 to $100 million range to put turnstiles and things like that. So you can imagine, like we have stations downtown at 16th and Stout and things like that. If we were to somehow harden those stations and put barriers and all of that, it will cost us tons of money. So we have done sort of a cost-benefit analysis to determine whether it is worth the fare evasion, and we don't want any fare evasion, but is it better to put $100 million in infrastructure to harden stations, or is it better to do fare checks and things like that and hire fare checkers? And so we've decided to go this route. This is not unlike the way other agencies do it. If you go to Portland, there's an honor system. If you go to Dallas, there's an honor system, no barriers and all of that. And so we've in terms of cost effectiveness, we've gone this route. Our fare evasion is in the neighborhood of 2% as we do our random checks and saturate stations. So we think it would be very, very expensive to harden stations. So I hope that answers your question.
Good evening. This is RTD Director Jeff Walker. Tonight we are holding a live telephone town hall meeting to discuss what's going on at RTD and with our Fast Tracks program. If you receive this message between 6:15 and 7 o'clock p.m., you can join us by dialing our toll-free number. To learn more about RTD, please visit www.rtd-denver.com. Thank you.